Hey, it's Tanya Tittle. This is program number 10. So your first exercise, and you don't have to do it in this order. I would highly suggest the first time that you do this program, you go all the way through, and then when you do them the next time, you group 2 or 3 together, do those, bang those out of the way. They don't have to be done in the exact order. So anyway, the IT band course, so we're gonna warm up. You should be warmed up, and we're gonna go, so I'm lying on the ground, foots like this, and then I'm gonna go over. And the idea is that I'm trying to rotate my lower quarter. So I'm trying to touch way up here. Now, this shoulder can kind of pop up a little bit if it needs to. I'll show you a different angle. So it's some good core too. So if I'm doing it this way, you can see what the shoulder's doing. I'm gonna go here. One side's probably gonna be a little better than the other, but you're gonna go for about 15 of those. And then we'll do up on the bench, and you're gonna hold. You could do this on the floor if you need to, but preferably have a bench. We're gonna do cross-legged, and instead of doing a hip up, we're just gonna go down. And when we're down, we're gonna try to make sure that our back is not popping up. So we're lengthening this and then shortening. Now, pretty sure you can't do this, but if you can, that would be great. But we just worry about that for now. That's a cross-legged abs. Then we'll do, still working some core. So I'm kneeling, we're gonna put the hand here. This picture is not on the card, and you're gonna go down. Now, as you get better, you can put it on a bench if you don't wanna do it on the floor. Take a big breath. The big breath is important because the intercostal. So go in for 15 of those. I usually have clients and men do maybe a 25, but wait until your spine can do that. 25 pounder. And then seated, more core. I know it's not gonna look like this, but you can even sit up on a block or a box because most guys are super inflexible. But we're gonna do twist. So do what you can. If you can't do that, you can modify and you can do a Roman twist. Okay? All right, so next is pull over. All right, so you're gonna take a dumbbell to a bench. I like to put my feet up, heads on there. Hold it like this, hold it at the end. Big inhale, here. So I have my feet on the bench, but as it gets heavier, I can put them down. And then we're gonna go straight from pullover to a tricep French press. Now, chances are you're probably gonna have to go down on the weight, but I'm putting my hand all the way up against it. I'm using this arm to help. So I'm going right to the shoulder. Going for a tricep French press, and then you're gonna go to the other side. All right, then we've got shoulder push-ups or press. So if you do a shoulder press, it'd be seated both like this or one at a time. But a shoulder push-up is gonna be where you are. Feet on the ground or feet up on the bench, nose is over the fingertips, and it's this. If your feet are on the ground, it looks like this. Make sure the nose is over the fingertips. It's a shoulder push-up for deltoids, not a regular flat push-up. All right, so then next we've got butt kick rotation. So you're gonna need a towel, wrap it behind here. So good for hip function. So I usually take the towel, do like this. And then whatever leg that I'm working, I have this arm down so I'm not leaning way over when I'm doing this. So I wanna make sure that I'm going clockwise and then counterclockwise. So it looks like this. I'm on this elbow and then go that way. So the biggest problem people have is coming up this way. And you can see how far that I go up that way. Don't make them little baby ones. And also see how you try not to lean. You wanna go that way. All right, so we typically do 15 to 15 of those. And then squatting to the bench. You can actually put an arm in there beforehand if you want to go back to the pullovers. But squatting to the bench is gonna help you basically be able to do like a pelvic tilt more, which you had a problem with. So it's a staggered leg. So it's one foot like this. I'll show you. I usually do it to the end of the bench, but so you can see. So it's like this. This is the leg that's working. And then I'm gonna sit all the way down and back up. Now, I know it's a long way down for you because you're tall, So you can put a yoga block if you wanted, so you don't have to go down that far. But yes, I do want you to sit down and come up, just a little bit of a tap. So next, and it's the last one on this program, is I'm gonna show you two different variations. So if you have a step, then you can put your foot on the step. Let's see, yep, you can see me. And then put the weight here. This leg goes here, heads back, and it's this. So think about tucking the butt under. Now that's kind of easy. So if you do have a stability ball, which is really great, then if you're using the ball, you're actually having to use your hamstring to hold it in more. And you're probably gonna have to just start with just that if you do that. So go in here. If you're dying, you can put this, but this is actually cheating. So here, all the way down. I usually make people do 50 or so of those. And that's this program.